Welcome back to Mainline Healthy Living and our continuing series of introducing you to our panel of experts. Today we're with Linda Chiles, who is a health and wellness and nutrition coach and trainer, and we're going to get into your story a little bit because it's pretty fascinating.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, Mark.
So tell me a little bit about who you work with, and then we'll get into why you work with them.
So Mark, the people that I work with, one of the main things we do is weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the people I work with are almost always people that have tried programs before, have had success, maybe and then fallen back,
mm-hmm.
or maybe have not had success.
I don't know anything about that.
We talk about that later.
That's right.
And so really help them to, help them with their weight management and also coach them through the process.
Mm-hmm.
And keep them on track. And it's not only coaching them to get their life results they're looking for, but it's also staying with them after that to make sure that they can maintain those life
Right,
results.
and so this isn't some newfangled 10-day diet plan. This is really about healthy lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
It's about, deciding that you want to take care of yourself and have energy and be fit and all these great things forever.
Absolutely. I'm all about fitness.
Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about how you got here, because, we were talking about this a little bit before. This is not your previous background. You come from corporate America. You were an escapee.
I escaped corporate America.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I did. And I was not entering my 50s very gracefully.
Okay.
Is an easy way of putting it. So, I fell and broke my kneecap, and the kneecap didn't heal very well. And then a couple years later, I was still dealing with the knee. I fell rebounding a basketball and broke 3 fingers and ended up with a nerve disorder, was into pain management. And while I was still there, then I ended up with 3 herniated discs, and I had 2 back surgery.
Because, why stick with one,
Yeah, really. And all of this was just happening within this period of time, and I just got to the point where that's who I was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was this person that had no energy, that had pain, and that's who I thought I was going to be.
Right.
And I was looking for something to do,
mm-hmm.
and I was looking in the area of nutrition, and I came upon a company called Herbalife, and I started using the products, and it changed my life.
Mm-hmm.
And my energy came back. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't realize, if you had asked me before, I would have said I ate well, but I really didn't understand about eating well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's what I learned. And then the other thing that happened is that as my energy is coming back, I have a daughter who's she's now in her mid-20s, and she saw something in me that I just couldn't see, and that was really returning to the world of being an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and who would think someone in their mid-50s
with 3 herniated discs and a bum knee and
none of that. So and so I listened to her,
mm-hmm.
and had the opportunity really to get not only to feel good but to get fit.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you, I ran a marathon after not doing that in 28 years. And really, if somebody with those injuries and with that life circumstance could turn around and do this, what I'm about is just paying it forward back out to the community.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I can do this, anybody can do this.
Well, and as I was semi-joking with you before, I mean, you walk the walk. You're not just somebody who's talking about this. This is something you have done and are continuing to do on a regular basis. And you're planning to do the Boston Marathon. You just told me you just committed to it.
I did. So 30 weeks and a few days I'll be running in Boston. So
amazing.
Yeah, and it's really about what I discovered for myself is that I was really trapped in my body. Mm-hmm. And I was trapped in a belief that at that age, this is the way life should be, and that it was okay. And it was really other people seeing something in me mm-hmm. that released me from that. And so what I do is really pay it forward. I mean, we run free fit camps. We do nutrition coaching. We do weight loss challenges to give group support. Mm-hmm. And we do one-on-one coaching. I work with clients across the country, and I work with them locally here.
Right. So that's an important point as well. I mean, you do work with people locally, mm-hmm. but you can also work at a distance. You don't have to physically be there, because this is really about coaching and helping people change what they are doing.
Right.
So it can be done anywhere.
Right. And seeing something for themselves. I mean, there's nothing more exciting than somebody losing 80 pounds and keeping it off for years that has never done that before. Yes, they've lost weight, but keeping it off.
Right.
You know, somebody working with a client and having them set a goal of running a 5K, not even knowing how they were going to do that, right?
Right.
And then doing it, and watching them cross the finish line, and just seeing, you know, like they're a new person, you know, and really understanding that what they eat and how they take care of themselves can either explode their life and give them a sense of aliveness they never had, or can really diminish their life.
Absolutely. Well, this is going to be great because, I mean, I can see so many angles of conversations we're going to have. We're obviously not going to have them all right now. We'll just tease those right now.
Yeah.
But clearly, we're not just talking about weight loss. We're talking about how weight loss fits into a healthy lifestyle. And I think that's one of the big problems, right, is that people have dissociated those things. Weight loss is sort of this own little industry that is not necessarily healthy at all, and certainly doesn't necessarily fit into a healthy lifestyle. But then there's transforming your body from an injured person to a healthy person again, to a person who can actually run marathons. I mean, that's impressive in and of itself. So there's all kinds of stuff that I can think of that we will touch on in different segments. So I'm very glad that you're going to be part of Mainline Healthy Living.
Well, I'm excited to be here, so thank you.
So stay tuned. Linda Chiles is going to be our expert on, you know, health, fitness, nutrition, and how all these things kind of play into each other. And we're going to have a lot of fun.
Sounds good.
So welcome.
Thank you.